Hello and welcome back to the Bauer Beauty Experience. If you're new here, I'm an esthetician and I talk about skincare and cosmetics and everything in that realm. And I do have a skincare line called Bauer Beauty where we're always launching very fun, effective, amazing products. Like, I personally think they're the best formulas on the market. And I am definitely biased. Right now we have a sale going on the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, buy one get one. Cannot believe I am running this sale. This is like one of the largest sales I've ever ran. I mean, I've run 40% off, but buy one get one is 50% off. So yes, and these are amazing, and that's what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to talk about this 2% BHA, what it is, why you need it, why it's better than all the rest of the hose out there. And you're gonna wanna stick around and watch all of that if you want some good information on salicylic acid and 2% BHA. But I'm gonna chit chat with the girls for a little bit, do like a little life catch up. So if you wanna skip ahead, the timestamps will be below, or you can join us for, you know, the intro, which is gonna be happening now. So first of all, I'm wearing this Kylie Cosmetics lip drip. Okay. It's nice, it looks really pretty, but the thing is, it's so thick. And this is good for like maybe photos, but functionally, it's just like, it's so sticky and it's like, I feel like my lips are sticking together. I just got my hair cut the other day. Do we like it? I'm loving this shorter length. I think I took about 3 inches off. I think it was probably down to here. I didn't really do much to it. I just blow dried it and it was kind of easy to do. But I'm actually going back to the stylist tonight because I want to get it thinned out a little bit. Like, thinning it out makes it just a little bit more voluminous, because otherwise, see how it looks a little chunky on the ends. What else is happening? It is February 8th. If you guys don't know, I live in Miami Beach and I am obsessed with it here, but I think I'm gonna go back to Michigan this summer, where I'm originally from. I moved to South Beach last April and I love it so much, but I kind of want to go home and buy a property in Michigan. And ideally I want to split my time between Detroit and Miami. As far as I can see, I'm just going to go home, buy a house. This is what I'm putting out in the universe. Okay, God's will. We don't know what will happen, right? But that's my idea. I think it's a better home base. I think Miami is great for a secondary residence, but for me personally, I don't see it as my primary residence. I have so many friends and like family there, and you know, my nephews, and yeah, like my best friends. And so it's just like better to be around that type of support system. It's like one thing that I have been going through and processing recently is like, I'm all alone here and I've definitely met cool people. Like, it's really fun, you know, to live here because a lot of people in their 20s and 30s and 40s, like professionals, and they're single and they're like, you know, it's just a fun environment. I love the lifestyle here. I mean, like, there is nothing better than the lifestyle here. I can walk to Trader Joe's, I can walk to Whole Foods. I have like 10 coffee shops and cafes, you know, like probably more than that. I just threw out a random number. You know, anything I want, I can walk to. I have got like, you know, the bridge right here. I can walk over the Venetian Bridge. I just absolutely love Sunset Harbor, which is the location I'm in. It's so residential. It is not like the South Beach that you think at all. Like, when I first moved to South Beach, I did not know it was going to be like this amazing. It's so lush. Like, the climate is my favorite thing ever. I literally thought the climate was going to bother me, and that like, the things that I thought about this place that I was gonna like, I don't like, and the things I thought I was gonna hate, I actually love. What else do I have to say? I have so many things going on with Bauer Beauty. You guys are going to literally explode out of your pants when you see all the fun things that are coming with my brand. I foresee like the direction of the company just taking a little bit of a turn, which I'm excited about. I have products that you're just gonna be like, what is happening? And it's gonna be very exciting. But one thing I'm gonna start doing is I'm not even ever gonna commit to one product being in stock all the time. Like, for example, my retinol cream is about to go out of stock, so if you want that, get it. The retinol cream is about to go out of stock, the glycolic is close to going out of stock, and I'm not restocking those. And it doesn't mean that I'm never gonna bring them back, it just means that I'm actually gonna, you know, like, choose to launch different products. Like, I don't want to ever commit to keeping one thing in stock. This has a lot to do with like capital, like tying up the back end of the capital, because you know, like when you purchase products, you have to buy a minimum quantity. And so that's going to tie up your capital. So you really have to think like, what am I excited about? You know, like that is how I want to make decisions in my business from now on, is like, what am I excited about? Like, I did not come here to feel like I'm working in a corporate job. You know, like that's how I feel when I think about, oh my God, I've got to keep these in stock all the time. Like, I don't know. I don't want to commit to that, you know, like, so I'm thinking way outside the box, and yay, I'm so excited. Oh, another thing that's notable, I'm really strongly considering box dyeing my hair. And the reason is because I feel like I have spent a gajillion dollars on my hair, and especially living here, you cannot get your hair colored for under $500 without tip, you know, so it's like $600. It's like, it's out of control, and I just never like it. To be honest, I would not mind paying that if I loved it and I was like, this is exactly what I want. But the issue is, it's never exactly what I want. Like, even with this haircut that was $300, like I have to go back and get it tweaked. I am considering box dyeing my hair. I just want it a little lighter and a little ashier. I feel like, how hard could it be? You know, so what I do at night, like before I go to bed lately, all I'm doing is watching YouTube videos on like how to dye your hair from a box. I literally have just been going on a downward spiral, like professional hairstylists and like regular, you know, consumers, just not professionals, buying box dye and dyeing your hair. Like, that's all I've been watching online before I go to bed at night. It's really productive and amazing. Oh, last notable thing I think is worth mentioning is I have recently hired a social media manager, and I'm very excited. I am obviously very controlling about my social media because I've built a relationship with you guys. And so, you know, obviously now I have my own brand and I want to promote it, but I can't personally post every day, and I don't have the creative bandwidth to come up with new shit to post all the time. So I am so excited to have hired her. She is going to be like helping me a lot with designing the feed. She's going to create photos and videos for the feed. So if you guys see that on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, that's what's happening there. Yeah, I'm really excited because, you know, obviously if you look at my Instagram, Bauer Beauty Co., it doesn't look like a brand page. It looks like just me as an influencer, and you wouldn't even know I had a skincare line. So I really want, when you look at the Instagram page, for you to see the brand, the vibe of the brand. So that's what is going to happen. So let's talk about the topic of the day, which is the salicylic acid, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Now listen, I launched this product, I think October of 2021, so a year and a half ago, and I never imagined myself selling a salicylic acid. Prior to that, if you were to ever look back on my videos, on any of my social media channels, I would never recommend salicylic acid, but I know this is a very in-demand product. And you guys always asked me about salicylic acid. And so I wound up creating a product I could get behind, which is a rinse off salicylic acid. This is a chemical peel, okay? If you were to go get a chemical peel by a professional, the ingredients are like 3 or 4 ingredients. It's just water, the active ingredient, alcohol, and any additional ingredients. And that's what's in here. It's just water, salicylic acid, and denatured alcohol. Now, obviously, I shit my pants when I read that denatured alcohol was in here, but my chemist assured me this is what has to happen. And then when I went and read the label on like professional chemical peel, they had alcohol as well. And I was like, okay, this makes sense. Well, let me test it for a while. Like, let me see how this performs and if I can get behind it or not. Now, this is different from the other 2% BHAs out there because it's a rinse off. I have not seen another rinse off. One of you guys did mention that a rinse off 2% does exist, but this is how you do any chemical peel. You put it on, you let it sit for a moment, and then you rinse it off. Some of you guys have told me you leave the Bauer Beauty Glycolic on. Some of you guys probably leave this on, but I just love those rinse off acids because I'm sensitive. And it's like, you're getting the job done. If you leave the product on for like 3 to 5 minutes, you have exfoliated. Leaving it on, yeah, you will get more intensity over time, but it's not necessary. So I just love this rinse off concept. And I have never ever been able to use salicylic acid successfully because it always breaks me out, but I have never rinsed it off before. And that's what has happened here, is I am able to use it now because I rinsed it off. So it totally opened a new world to me because I've wanted to use sal acid. Sal acid is the only acid that can exfoliate inside the pores, and I am oily and I have larger pores. And so I have always wanted to use a sal acid to use inside the pores. Well, niacinamide works for this as well, by the way. When I use niacinamide, my skin texture looks so much smoother. The 5% niacinamide serum by Bauer Beauty, amazing. But I wanted to be able to exfoliate inside the pores as well, to really shrink them up and reduce the texture due to pores. And so this is what this is best for. I don't recommend this if you are acne prone, because if you are acne prone and you are over the age of 20, you probably are struggling with adult acne and cystic acne, which cannot be cured by beta hydroxy acid. When I started testing this, never did I ever imagine this would be one of my most used products. It's literally one of the products I cannot live without because I use it for so many reasons and so many purposes. Like, I use it on my face, obviously. I leave it on for like 2 minutes because it's very strong, and then I rinse it off, and oh my god, my skin is so soft afterwards. And I also, like, when I'm really focusing on getting rid of the sebaceous filaments, the blackheads from like this area, this area, this area, I will do it daily. I will take a little cotton round every morning and do it every single morning, and then I rinse the cotton pad and rinse the formula off and follow with my vitamin C and my sunscreen, etc. So I use this on my face a lot, but I use it a lot on my body. Literally cannot live without it. Cannot live without it. Like, it's either this or the CeraVe salicylic acid for me, but because I use so much self-tanner, I usually have to use the Bauer Beauty beta hydroxy acid on my body after I shave because it dries. Using salicylic acid, and by the way, if you don't know, I'm using those terms interchangeably. BHA and salicylic acid are the same exact thing. There is only one beta hydroxy acid, and that is salicylic acid, and that is this. By the way, my lab would not let me write 2% BHA on this label because that is a drug claim. I don't really know. I always get confused. I'm like, well, how does everyone else do it? They have attorneys. That's part of it. They have attorneys that can tell them how to get away with it, or like Paula's Choice, I think they actually have it certified as a drug. They're interchangeable terms. Salicylic acid is the only acid liquid exfoliant that can exfoliate inside the pores. So that's why I like using it in my face. But okay, so after I shave, after I get out of the shower, I like to pour this literally directly on my legs, my bikini, under my arms, etc., because it prevents razor bumps. I do not get razor bumps. I shave almost every day. I just, like, it's a pet peeve of mine. So I shave almost every day, even on those days where you think it might be a little irritating. Doesn't matter. I follow with the 2% BHA and I never get a razor bump ever. My skin is always soft and smooth. So when you pour this on after you shave, obviously you feel it tingling, and I love that sensation because I'm like, yes, kill everything. That's what I feel. And I also get flakiness and dryness and like irritation on my scalp from all the products I use, just like living in the like winter climates and stuff. I literally pour this directly on my scalp anytime I'm getting itchiness, dryness, or flakiness, and it's amazing for psoriasis and any type of scalp issue. So this product I just literally can't live without. It's like multi-use. It's buy one get one until, I think I have it set until Thursday. I don't know how long I'll run the sale because I'm probably going to run a Valentine's Day promo as well. It's not going to be as good as buy one get one. So I just wanted to post this video to let you guys know and do like a little life chit chat update with those of you who have been around for a while, or the newbies that wanted to hang out. I had a good time, and by the way, this product is not sold on Amazon. I have never sold this product on Amazon. It is the first Bauer Beauty exclusive product to my website. And that's it. Leave any comments or questions or anything below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!